Hello, and welcome to this new episode of Uncle Tone's Divinations. This morning we are looking at the energy for you for June 5th, 2026. It's also a timeless reading, so if you feel guided to listen to this video at a later time, you still should be able to find some information, some clarity, to help and guide you on your spiritual and destiny's path. Let's start our ritual by lighting a second candle, so that we temporarily anchor in your ancestors and spirit guides, so that they can join my ancestors and spirit guides to bring you this message that I hope will be positive, constructive, ameliorative. Very well, so let's see what's the message, what's the energy for you today. We're going to be using the Vision Quest Tarot. There's a card that didn't follow the rest of the pack. Father of Earth. Spiritual Strength. Interesting. As always, please remember to use your intuition and discernment. Remember that not every reading is your reading, so take what resonates only. Discard the rest. Sometimes in a reading, there are only parts of the reading that are vibrating at your frequency, so this is what you should be looking for with your intuition. That being said, let's see, can we have a first card please for the collective? What do we need to tell them? What do they need to know to help and guide them on their destiny's path? Okay, thank you. We'll start off with balance, so temperance. Under the deck, the Seven of Air, Futile. Mid-deck, the Eight of Water, Stagnation. Under it, the Three of Water, Fulfillment. Under the Seven of Air, you have the Three of Air, Doubt. Those two together form the Ten of Air, so Ten of Swords. There's an ending. Because you have found a painful truth in energies that were deceiving, conniving, that were manipulative. You have found, through this painful truth, the inner strength to regain complete inner and outer balance, equilibrium within yourself, within your mind space, within your heart space, and the balance with the energies around you in the universe. This newfound balance has allowed you to have the strength to be able to leave behind the relationships of a community, of maybe a small friend group, but this feels like a community, a covenant, a community of people that were supposed to be together to help each other, to be in a joyful energy, in a light energy, but that have actually brought you the Three of Air and the Seven of Air. Also Three of Water, Three of Air, 33 might be of significance for you. What else do we need to know? What else do we need to tell the collective this morning to help and guide them? Can we have another card please? Thank you. Well, the Seven of Air comes again. What's with the Seven of Air now? The Pillar, torturing oneself. Mid-deck, the Ace of Water. With it, the Daughter of Water, romanticism. And under the pillory you have the moon. Okay, what's with this moon? The Two of Water, the Hermit, the Three of Fire, integration, self-consciousness, the Healer. Okay, yeah. With this face of water, courage, your strength, the Healer, which is the Empress. Okay. Well, it seems that you have learned from those past experiences. You have learned that what was a painful truth was the reflection. This Seven of Air energy, this hiding, conniving, not necessarily manipulative, but deceiving, yeah, and this energy of deception. You have learned that it is the energy that was painful when it was coming towards you, but it has allowed you to realize through a very hidden inner work regarding union relationships, regarding how you enter in relations with others. It has allowed you to realize that this energy coming towards you is bothering you, is hurting you, because it is showing a part of your shadow. It is an energy that is also contained within you, that you display maybe unconsciously from time to time when you are in relationships. Yeah. The Sun is with the pillory. So in a way it was a very positive time out for your soul. It was what the Divine wanted, for you to take this time out and to realize that the shadow energies that were really hurtful and were really triggering you, that came towards you, that this triggering was because it was also a part of you, so that you needed to take this time out to change your perspective around shadow energies, around how you enter in relationships with others, as to be able to use this energy in a more positive way, kind of accepting and seeing your shadow for what it is, but being able to use it at the right place, at the right time, in a more masterful fashion, instead of letting it being in control of you. Yeah. This shadow energy is linked directly to your sacral chakra, to your ability to create, to give birth, to follow your intuition. There's something around this full moon that we just had, this blue full moon in Sagittarius, if I remember correctly. Yeah. The divine has brought you a seed, a new opportunity for love. But it's a seed that needs to be planted within you, not a seed that comes in your environment. It's not a relationship that's coming in. It's an inner relationship. It's an inner love. Yeah, an inner love that will ultimately lead you to soul growth and to find peace where you presently felt blocked. It will be 10 of Cups. Can we have a third card, please, for the collective? What else do we need to tell them this morning? What do they need to know for their future? Thank you. You have the spiritual guide. Under the deck, the 3 of Water, fulfillment. Mid deck, Mother of Air, self-conscious. Under the deck, the 6 of Earth, a breakthrough. And under the 3 of Water, you have the Healer, the Magician. This feels like you are going on a hidden path, a path that you do not see. You do not see. It's like there's so many circumvolutions, there's so many turns on this path that you cannot see very far ahead, but you are heavily protected and guided by your ancestors and spirit guides, by the divine. It is a path that you will walk, and a path for which you will be a spiritual guide later on for others. Yeah, for a soul tribe that will be able to share this bountiful new path that you are manifesting with this breakthrough that you had regarding the shadow work that you've done. This path that you are embarking on, even though it might seem uncertain because you cannot see very far ahead, it is this 6 of Earth, it is this divine gift, this breakthrough energy, this breakthrough in the physical. It is something that will manifest in the physical. So this Ace of Cups that we saw just before, it was this seed that the divine gave you to grow within, will ultimately allow you to manifest with this inner love. To manifest a divine path towards your soul tribe, towards a new community, an abundant, creative, innovative, and supportive community, towards which, with the 6 of Air, you are moving towards. Clearly in the sense that even though you do not see the path that you are on is clearly the right path to go towards. Yeah. You have shown your spiritual strength. You have defeated the evil energies, the burdens that were weighting you down. Yeah. You have the energy. Not only to succeed, but to endure, to be the guide and protector of this new path. Very interesting. Okay. We're gonna question this Osho Zen Tarot deck to gain clarity on some of those energies. So can we have a card please to clarify this balance, this temperance energy? What do we need to tell the collective more precisely? That's 2 cards, okay. Trust. And this energy of feeling tired, feeling at the end of the road, feeling like the work is endless. Yeah. It's like you are in this, it's not resignation, actually, it's way more positive than resignation. Resignation is like if you were to just completely let go and say, well, what's gonna happen is gonna happen, and there's nothing you can do about it. You are more in an energy where you clearly have faith, you trust in the divine and in yourself, that you are going in the right direction. You are at a point in your life where you need to trust a way of being, of acting, of thinking, of feeling that is way different than what you have been or felt before. And you know this because of this tired energy, this energy of feeling like you have exhausted all of your energy, like you do not really know what you could do more to advance, to move forward on your path. But you still continue because you have this faith, this balance, this inner knowing that it's not because things have been a certain way all your life that they necessarily will continue to be so. You feel deep within that a big change is coming, a change. Yeah. You have culpability or avarice, hoarding, conscience, and intensity. Yeah. You've had this spiritual awakening, this reconnection with your conscience. You have found within this treasure, this knowledge, this this treasure that is this shadow work that you've integrated. You have, in a way, transmuted your shadows into this beautiful treasure. And so you are able to release at a very fast pace the energies that were linked to this shadow part, to those shadow parts of yourself. and you are able to move on with a higher energy, with a higher vibration, out of feeling guilt, out of energies that were trying to control you, to manipulate you, to weight you down, that were keeping you in this shameful mind state. Yeah, it's this 7 of air that was with balance in the beginning, that were trying to break you down through comparison, through making you see yourself or judge yourself differently than others, or being seen and judged differently than others. But you are not built like others. You have this innate gift that sets you apart, that allows you to withstand spiritual hurricanes and get back up afterwards. Yeah. With your relationship with the divine. Can we gain clarity with one card, please, for this 7 of air? What is there to be known to clarify this 7 of air for the collective? Thank you. The present moment. Yeah, that's part of this energy that was not really letting go, but having faith. Yeah. So letting go is a part of faith. It is not letting go and not doing anything. It is letting go of control as to be able to live fully the present moment, to have this inner knowing, this inner trust, this faith in the divine and in yourself, that you will find a sure footing on your next steps by being in balance and temperance, by keeping the faith, by continuing to put in the work even though you do not see where it will lead. Yeah. You have conscience under the deck. Maturity, rebirth, and isolation. Yeah. For you to reconnect with this temperance, with this faith, this trust in the divine and in yourself, the spiritual awakening had to happen. It had to tear open your shadows, to allow yourself to integrate by doing the very, maybe sad from time to time, but very hard, emotionally painful healing that happens through heartbreak, through those very hard truths that our heart, our mind, our bodies need to realize and to transmute together through tears, through those painful realizations that all the things that tried to break us were actually there to carve us into what the divine wanted us to become, to learn, not so that it would be necessarily painful, not to force us to go through hardships, but to be able to learn emotionally and spiritually through those hardships. It's a very hard to comprehend, to understand, and to accept part of healing that you don't want me to tell this part, okay? Yeah, that's sad. But I understand. Okay, so this part of the energy you will have to find for yourself through healing. You'll have to find your own meaning of the emotional pain, spiritual pain that you have to go through. On the other side, you will find a different meaning than the one that you thought or understand beforehand. This will be your soul learning what it needed to learn, gaining maturity, gaining knowledge, gaining not control but mastery over your strength, over all aspects of yourself, your light and your shadow aspects. You'll gain mastery, the ability to command yourself inwardly. You'll be able to be reborn in a completed, fulfilled, integral version of yourself. Okay. Anything else? Yeah. We're taking a card from the Angels of Abundance. So what else do we need to know? Thank you. Power of prayer. Faith, balance, conscience, prayer, your link with the divine, with God, with your soul. Give this situation to God for uplifting and healing, and be open to miracles. Heaven's unlimited resources, love, and answers are awaiting your prayers. Be sure to act upon the divine guidance God gives you in response to your prayers. So, yeah, the divine is there to help you, but you do have a part in this. You need to act upon what you receive intuitively or through prayer, through your dreams, those messages that you receive to help and guide you. Face your financial fears is under the deck. Yeah, there's something about this honesty that's required of you to realize that the divine can help you spiritually, energetically, but the physical aspect is yours to manifest, since you are the one that is incarnated in this lifetime. You are the soul that is connected to the material fully and that can act upon it. So this is the message that we had for you this morning. I hope it has brought you some information, some clarity to help and guide you on your spiritual, abundant destiny's path. I thank you for your presence with me this morning. I hope you have a very beautiful and blessed day, and I'll see you soon. Thank you.